Well, welcome to Meals in Under 20 Minutes. This is a new series that we're doing for the channel, and sometimes we'll be doing meals for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but the maximum will be 20 minutes.
You've immediately confused it.
Okay.
What?
Meals in under 20 minutes.
20 minutes to cook or 20 minutes to watch?
No, 20 minutes to cook.
We've done 30 seconds. Have we now used 30 seconds of our 20 minutes?
Shush, you're annoying me. So, we are doing sweet and sour chicken. Actually, I cooked this live the other night on Joe Swash's Instagram, and lots of people have been asking me for the recipe. So, start off by putting your rice into the pan. Right, this is a foolproof method, except I put it in the wrong pan. Put it into there.
That's added another 3 seconds.
Because that's for the sauce. Ooh.
Oh my God.
We're adding seconds here. And then pour boiling water, that's just boiled, to about an inch above the rice. Let that come up to the boil, put a tight fitting lid on, let that come up to the boil, and then we're going to simmer it and it'll be done by the time everything else is done. So next we're going to make our sweet and sour sauce. Really simple. I haven't measured anything out so you can see that this is real time. Really easy to remember. 3 tablespoons of cider vinegar. If you don't have cider vinegar, you could use a different vinegar, but don't use like Sarson's. Don't worry about those bits in it. It's because it's the mothership vinegar, so those bits are meant to be there.
Oh, that's like Alien.
Yeah. 3 tablespoons of ketchup. Ooh. You can use low sugar ketchup because we've got pineapple. I mean, and this is a meal for 4 to 5 people, so there we go. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Easy, isn't it?
You're at 2 minutes.
3. In here, I've got the juice that I took from a can of pineapple and then topped up water to 200 mils. I'm going to save a little bit in the bottom because I've got to mix my corn flour. Did I do my honey?
No.
3 tablespoons of honey. You could use just 1 tablespoon if you're watching sugar. Maybe I'll just put 2.5. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. The reason I'm using garlic powder is it's much quicker than having to, fry the garlic. So in here, I've got my corn flour, 2 tablespoons. I'm just going to mix that up.
What have you just added?
Just the residue of the pineapple.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was egg yolk.
Because the mistake people make with corn flour is they put it straight into the sauce. If you do that, you get lumps. But you see how now we've got it nice and smooth. So we're going to bring that up to the bubble. Let's put it here because we're going to put our chicken in. Bring it up to the bubble. I'm just going to leave that, and that's just going to come up to the cook. So that's our sauce almost done. Okay, so if I'm cooking for 4 people, I've got 3 chicken breasts. I bought them cut actually. But it's actually cheaper to buy them and then cut them yourself. But if you do buy them cut up, just have a look through and make sure they're all cut evenly, because often they're not. Especially if you buy cheaper chicken, it's often like really badly cut. And it really will stand you in good stead to take the extra couple of seconds to cut them into equal sizes. That's just in corn flour, a couple of tablespoons of corn flour. So there's my rice, it's come to the boil. I'm going to stir it only once, because if you stir it more than once, the starch releases and it gets it sticky. If you like sticky rice, stir it more. So now I'm going to turn that right down really, really low. And I'm not going to touch that rice again now until the chicken's ready. Do not lift the lid. If you keep lifting the lid, you lose the steam. So, a couple of tablespoons of sunflower oil or coconut oil. And make sure you've got a heavy pan. If you use a really thin frying pan, it's likely to catch and burn. So, let's see how this is going. Give this a little stir. We've got our sauce. You can, of course, use this sauce for prawns really quick. you can make an even quicker meal. You can make this in 10 minutes if you're using the prawns.
Does that thicken up?
Yeah, it's going to thicken up because we're going to put
You're a
corn flour in.
quarter of the way in.
Lovely, we'll be fine. So, when we're testing whether the oil is ready, take a little bit of something. I'm going to take a little bit of flour. Actually, let me show you, because let me show you with a piece of bread. Joe loved this bit, he was very good at judging this bit. So, put your piece of bread in, and it's sizzling all the way around, and that's what we want. We want that nice sizzle. Do not just put your heat on and whack it up really high to begin with, because then you'll just get really, you know, spitting horrible fat, and we don't want that. So, pop our chicken in. You can, if you like a salty dish, put salt in with the corn flour. I don't, because I've put soy sauce, and soy sauce is salty. If you notice though, I've used a lower salt soy sauce, but of course, I'm not here to police you. If you like full salty soy sauce, have it. Bet you have. Okay, so you see how I'm quite carefully putting this chicken in, because I don't want to overcrowd the pan, because then we'll get like steamed chicken instead of that nice fried, you know, Chinesey chicken. Okay, so over here, my sauce is, now you might think, oh, hang on a minute. It's actually really easy. All we've done is put all the sauce ingredients into the pan, okay? That's all we've done. We've let it come up to the heat, and now we're gonna pour in our corn flour.
With pineapple.
Well, or with whatever water. You just want to, with whatever liquid. I just left a bit of the pineapple over, but you can just use water. And you'll see now, oh my goodness, it already smells lovely. You could even make a big batch of this, keep it in the fridge. I mean, there's nothing in it that's going to go off. You know, so if you keep it in the fridge and use it with prawns, pork, chicken. Little note, if you are vegetarian or vegan, you can just do this with vegetables. Stir fry a load of vegetables, and then you've got a lovely soy sauce.
Do you do it with corn?
Exactly what I was going to say. Thanks for reminding me, Mark. Look at the rice. See how the rice, can you see that, Mark? See how we're starting to get the holes in the rice? Yeah. That's perfectly steaming now. So how long have we taken so far?
7.5 minutes.
Ooh.
Coming up to 8.
Nearly there. Okay, so I'm just going to turn my chicken over. And that corn flour gives it a nice sort of that crispy, almost battered, without the batter. If you want to do this with prawns, please get the raw prawns. If you try and fry the pink
I think you
prawns.
should show us the prawns one time.
Okay, well we'll do the prawns. Okay, so they're nice and small, so they're cooking nice and fast. Okay, so they're almost ready.
What's happening with all that?
And then we'll do them. So our sauce is going nicely. I mean, you could even, you know, make your sauce in the morning or something, and you've got it ready. Okay, that sauce is ready. Delicious. Oh, so good. Okay, so just to check your chicken is ready, take one piece out, and this is why it's so important that you cut everything the same size. Needs a little bit longer, because if you don't cook them the same size, you'll end up with one that's raw.
But always presumably check the thickest.
Well, but try and keep them the same size. But if you're going to check your biggest piece of chicken. And if you want to be really, really quick with your chicken, just cut it very, very small. It's really easy.
Coming up to the halfway point, Mr. Sawalha.
Okay. There we go. It's a bit boring to watch this though, but I'm going to take these out now, and then I'm going to put the second back.
If I was to edit, it would puncture the myth.
Yeah.
Whose tea is that?
Maddie's chicken soup.
Hey, toss. Oh.
You've got Bam.
Oh. I can't turn the camera around and gurn like an idiot, I'm afraid. We're locked.
Okay, so that's now ready.
Right. Are you going to be able to cook the other ones in the same amount of time?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the pan is so hot now, it'll cook much quicker. The second lot always cooks quicker.
You hear that, Pops? You get that? Chi-Chi, do you understand? Yeah? Oh, Chi-Chi. Oh, Chi-Chi. Okay, get them in. Do it
Right,
10 minutes.
I'm going to add
40.
a teeny bit more oil. You don't have to, but I'm going to add a teeny bit more oil. So what's nice actually is if you put that on kitchen paper, I forgot, and then it takes up that bit of oil. But it's really not oily. It really isn't. Don't worry, this isn't a fatty dish. So, in they go.
See, I would be inclined to just tip them all in. It was wrong, right?
Well, I
You get
don't
too
really
much
want
flour.
loads of flour. If you see, I'm sort of shaking it off as I go.
Shake, shake, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shake, 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 shake it, shake it, shake, shake, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Because also the flour starts to burn. If you pour the flour in, you'll get loads of burnt flour.
11.5 minutes.
Okay, so that's going to be cooking there nicely. Right, now, super time-saving trick.
Ooh.
I'm going to put my peas into my sauce.
Look at you. Getting a bit of greenery in there, Dave.
So you could use mange too, you could use broccoli.
There's some mange too just out in the garden. Isn't there, Tops? Chi-Chi, and of course with
And
your
that
Brussels
now,
sprout.
they will just cook perfectly in that sauce. I mean, you can of course cook them just in separate boiling water if you want to, but I'm trying to save
Are
time.
you feeling the pressure a bit, babe? Because you're at 12 minutes.
No, it's done for 20 minutes. It's going to be ready early.
With time to spare. What do you reckon, Cheech? Do you think she's going to do it? Do you think she's going to do it, Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi, do you think she's going to do it? Do you think she's going to do it? Okay, she wants to eat it.
Now, the
So-
only thing that I need now is a nice dish.
Oh,
So can you find me a nice dish?
what,
I
on
forgot
film?
to get a dish.
I can't move around though. I can't show
Well,
myself.
can't you just stop it and then get a dish?
No, then they're editing. That's not on.
Oh, I see, okay. Sorry, I had
Well,
misunderstood.
that's why do I keep saying 20
okay.
minutes?
Okay.
Even to flip the camera around is to cheat.
Right.
This is all in
That's how
camera,
you
no
decided to
edit.
do it in the end. You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I did tell you that. That's what I kept saying.
I hadn't understood, sorry. Right, so that's ready. I'm going to turn that off. Now, if you want to, you can add the pineapple. Some people don't like that, but I think it's nice to add the pineapple.
It's adventurous.
Well, it's how you get it in Chinese.
It's adventurous.
Oh, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love my tummy and I feel alright. Ooh, yummy.
Beg your pardon?
Ooh,
Do you think
tummy.
everyone would be pleased with peas?
Oh, that's what I said. Whatever anybody wants, they can put in. I love peas. Are my favourite vegetable.
Can you do it without vegetables?
Yeah, don't have to use vegetables at all. Right, let's have a look at the rice.
Yeah,
Has it been
let's.
15 minutes?
You're 14 minutes just coming up.
Oh, look at that rice. Perfection. See how easy that was? People make such a fuss about rice.
You've got something on the side of your face. It's really strange, isn't it?
Cold out of it.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
we are nearly ready to go.
All right. Oh. Good.
Perfection.
Oh.
Totally perfect rice. Okay, have a look at the sauce. Chicken is ready. Oh, yeah. Okay, so
There's at least enough here for 3 people, I'd say, isn't there?
yeah, I'm doing one like man-sized portion
Yeah,
here.
one for me, because I'm a man. There is a man here.
The other chicken is ready. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Yummy.
Tossing it.
Really nice. Okay, so sauce.
Okay, yeah, you've got 5 minutes to spare, yeah. Looking good, Miss Sawalha. Oh.
Start at the top and just let it
Trickle.
trickle, yeah.
Dribble.
Trickle.
Drizzle. Oh.
What do you think of that?
That looks lovely. Smells lovely.
There you go.
Oh. Do I get to have a bite of it? Is that it?
Yeah.
Done. In time. With 4.5 minutes to spare.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let's do another dish then.
So should I... Oh. I must admit it smells divine. Look at that, guys.
So nice.
Oh.
I don't think it's your Joe Wicks though, is it?
Is it? Sugar.
But I think...
I'm not allowed.
So, let's do a more dainty dish as well.
Is this for Joe Wicks? Is this for Joe Wicks?
No, I'm just doing two different dishes.
Kind of the smell is making me want to just consume it, but then... That's a pretty bowl.
Yeah, I'm doing a more delicate bowl.
A bowl for a lady.
Yeah.
Lady.
Or for the kids bowl.
Lady.
And why I don't just pour all the sauce over the top is, you know, people can be funny, and if you just want a little bit of sweetness for the kids, they'll love that. They'll love the pineapple. You can sneak in the veg. There you go. Mummy and Daddy. Oh, no, what am I talking about? Daddy and little one.
Little one. Daddy bear.
That is actually,
Baby bear.
that's portions for
Daddy bear.
4.
Baby bear.
I've still got a load of chicken here.
Who's going to try it?
Shall I?
Yeah. Looking good? Feeling good?
So good. The sharpness of the vinegar. It's very, very Chinese restaurant.
Oh,
Chinese takeaway flavoured.
yum.
There you go.